Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Parker outside. Hernan Gomez with it. Parker picks him up. Left side, none. Back to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Milton. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Bonga. Grant with a steal. Hey, here's none for 3. The shot off that time. Milton surveys the floor. Grant with a steal. To the middle. Hernan Gomez, no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Outside Milton. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Nunn. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Milton. 4-point game. Down low. Poke loose. And they're on the break. Parker outside. Now Milton. There's a screen to the inside. Off target at the rim.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The home team calls timeout. Driving in. It's good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
On the attack, Nunn. And he banks in the layup. Nunn's got 6. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Bonga. Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Athens.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Milton. Into the lane. Unable to get that one. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 13-4 run.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now here's Milton. Kicks it out to Parker. To the paint. It's intercepted. Grant with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside none. 5 on the clock. And Parker pulls it down. Back to Milton. Pass to Parker. Launches a three. That shot missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
The home team calls timeout. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
From behind the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's DJ. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Pokashevsky. There's the steal. Here's DJ. The leaner. And again, it's Athens converting. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Athens?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Counted from distance.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Pass to Payne. Fareed grabs the board. Athens leading by 15.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
46 seconds left in the first. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Holmes. To the wing, right side. Ooh, poked away. Here's Slim. It's hauled in by Athens. Pass to Holmes. "15 seconds left to play in the first. Over to the wing. Here's DJ. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Athens leading by 17. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Payne. That one doesn't drop. Athens leading by 19. Pass to DJ. Down low. Here's Fareed. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Pass to Trbusković. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's DJ. Give him 8 points now. The shot by Fareed, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Back to Payne. Pass to Trbusković. Back to Payne. Second shot opportunity. DJ pulls it in. Athens leading by 17. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Right at the free throw line. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth. Shot in as many attempts.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. The three is up. It's hauled in by Athens.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Brian, back over to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. The home team calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Milton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 4-3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
None, no good. Now here's Milton. Pass to Parker. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Osman. No points so far. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Brown. And a miss there on the triple. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Gets the three to fall. Grant's got 5 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Milton for three. It's hauled in by Athens. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Osman on the wing. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. Here's Bunga. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That one goes in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Osman. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. All alone. And there it is for him. He has 7.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Here's Milton. He takes it in.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
.103 left to play in the half. Deflects the pass. Grant with a steal. Here's Osman. And Parker pulls it down. Outside Milton. Shoots over Grant. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got 6.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy. Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Parker. Sends it home from three-point land. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Nunn with a bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Athens up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Milton. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Snatched away. Here's Bunga. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Nunn. There's a screen. On the take. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. And here's Milton. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. Parker inside. The kick out to Milton. Back to Parker. Pass to Bonga. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected. Outside Nunn. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Fernando. Now Milton. 9 points in the game. They set the pick. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Nunn. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
On the wing, Milton. 11 points in the game. Good.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Nunn. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Athens shooting their first free throws tonight. No good on the free throw. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Payne with it. No points yet. Tipped. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Pokashevsky. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here's DJ. He's got 10. Picked by Holmes. Fades back. And again, it's Athens converting.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Payne. Back to Pokashevsky. Nice move. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Athens?
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's DJ. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. Outside Payne. Picked by Pokashevsky. For 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's DJ. 14 points for him. Comes up empty down low. Outside Payne. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Pokashevsky the miss. Pass to Holmes. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Holmes. So he gets them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Pokashevsky. Back to Payne.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And here's Holmes. No good with a layup. Let's go with a 3. And Campaign with a 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
.107 left in the third. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
They set the screen. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's Payne outside.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
From the arc. Knocks down the triple. And so it's Athens holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career. Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Buries it from 3.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Now here's Grant. Osman on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Athens needs to get off a shot. Here's none. And Milton pulls it down. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Here's Osman.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Outside Milton. Here's Bonga. Inside. Outside Milton. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Osman. Oh, they get a hand on it. Parker outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Spins. Osman into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Bonga. From deep. Sinks the tray. Bonga's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Milton. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable. That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. There's a screen to the paint. Pass to Bonga. The three. Out of bounds. It'll be Athens ball. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Grant from the arc. Drops in the three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. Milton. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Milton's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Pass to Grant. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And here's Brown. Pass to Milton. Down low. Now Parker. Outside Milton. Here's DJ. Now here's Holmes. That three's off the mark. Now Milton. 19-footer. Chalk up 2 there. Milton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Bonga. The kick out to Milton. Drills it from deep. Milton's got 25 points.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that. Pass
to DJ. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Pass to Grant. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. Milton with it. To the middle. Stolen by Holmes. There's the triple. He buries it from three.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 19-7 run. Now Hernan Gomez. There's the drive. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Milton. And so it's Athens winning this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up.